Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help and welcome back to another video today. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a first look at the Hunter Guild in the new place called Varlamore. This is the first look and this is their overview of it and what they want to pretty much add to the game. Okay, so these are the Hunter's rumors. Slayer has tasks, Farming has contracts, and Hunter will soon have rumors. Whispers of creatures all across Gielinor that you'll be tasked with tracking down and hunting. They may be the classic creatures you've come to know and love, or one of the many new Hunter creatures we plan to introduce with this update. To obtain a rumor, you'll need to head to the Burrow, the Guild in-house pub, to have a word with one of the Hunters there. While you're there, why not enjoy a pint of Bark Eep's specialty, the local trapper's triple brew. You can only have one rumor active at one time, just like Slayer Masters you're familiar with. Each hunter at the bar will have a different rumor, so each one of the hunters there will basically be like a different Slayer Master, and they will be suitable for different hunter levels. Don't worry, they'll make it clear if you're not up to the challenge yet. If you don't like the look of your current rumor, simply speak to another hunter, or if none of the rumors interest you, you can trade some of your spare creature parts for a lower tier hunter that will reset all of the available rumors. Interesting. Okay, so if you look at it here, the rumor tiers are currently as follows. So there's going to be a basic one at level 46 hunter, and then at 57 you can move up to tier 1, 72 you can move to tier 2, and 91 up to tier 3. When you selected a rumor to investigate, set off and prepare to hunt. While tracking down a rumor, you'll have the chance to grab special rare creature parts, which can be traded with the hunter you obtained the rumor from for bonus XP drop and a loot sack of helpful hunter goodies like meats, furs, and bones. If you're lucky, you might also get some Varlamore specific items you can use in other activities around the area. But that's not all. You can also obtain the new hunter skilling outfit, which provides you with a 2.5% catch rate and a 5% increased chance to obtain a rare creature part. When wearing the full set, also an offer are recharges for the Quetzal whistle and your very own Quetzal pet. Of course, the higher your tier, the more likely it is you'll obtain one of these unique items. Basic rumors won't roll on this table at all, so don't be scared to challenge yourself. So question 1, should we add the hunter rumors to the Varlamore's Hunter Guild? These would be contracts that would task players with catching a specific creature in exchange for rewards. 100%, that just sounds amazing. Way better than the hunter methods that we have now. And the question 2, should we add the Quetzal pet? This would be a rare drop that can be obtained from opening hunter loot sacks after completing hunter rumors. I'm assuming this would be the pet, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so the Quetzal Transport Network. So it looks like there's a female right here, a male. There's the Quetzal Nest. We got the Quetzal Whistle, which looks pretty cool as well. Anyways, these beautiful, graceful birds are native to Varlamore, and the citizens there have worked alongside these majestical beasts for centuries. Their powerful wings are capable of carrying their companions to destinations across the continent, and the Hunter Guild maintains their own stable as one of the many amenities available to guild members. Make your way to the roost sitting atop the guild to get a look at these stunning creatures yourself, and perhaps even get a chance to ride one. The guild's long-established network has traveled points all across Varlamore, and if you have the right hunter and construction level, you can even build your own. Guild members are issued a Quetzal Whistle, which allows them to swiftly fly back to the guild from anywhere in Gielinor, except the wilderness, of course. There are 3 tiers of Quetzal Whistle: the basic, enhanced, made from you, and preferred, made from redwood. So I guess the basic, then the enhanced, which was made from you, and the preferred, which was made from redwood. So the basic Quetzal Whistle can store up to 5 charges. The enhanced version can store up to 20, and the preferred version all the way up to 50 charges. After completing 5 rumors of any level, the Quetzal Master in the Roost will reward you with the basic whistle blueprints. You'll need to obtain the blueprints for the enhanced and the preferred variants, which you'll receive as a random drop from completing rumors. I really like that, actually. Okay. So we're considering a 1 in 50 drop rate for these, with a guaranteed Torn enhanced blueprint at your 100th rumor and a Torn preferred blueprint at your 250th rumor. If the dry streak is too much to bear, the blueprints are also tradable. Interesting. So they'll be tradable on the Grand Exchange, so mains can just buy these right away. So day one, these are going to be trading for, I guess, a lot of money until people can reach the 250 contracts, right? So you'll charge the whistle by feeding Hunter Guild Quetzals their favorite snack, meats from hunter creatures. The higher level the meat, the more satisfied the Quetzal will be, and more charges you'll receive. You also have the option to make the preferred Quetzal whistle hold unlimited charges by trading a hefty amount of hunter meats. You'll be spending lots of time with these beautiful birds as you travel the world, so we want to give the option to customize the Quetzal that comes to pick you up. These options might slightly change the look of your feathered friend and might even include design elements from other Varlamore content. How about a Colosseum themed Quetzal? So, what about the eagles? These noble beasts have been hunters' only transport method since they were released with the launch of Eagle's Peak, and we think it would be a shame to sideline them now. The Hunters Guild agrees, and they've installed a special eagle nest, complete with their own guild eagle that you can use for fast transportation to Eagle's Peak nests, where you can use them to travel to the current locations. It will be fast too, since we're adding a quick travel option to make the transport method a bit nicer to use. So should we add the Quetzal whistle? This would be an upgradable item that would allow you to teleport, it would allow you to teleport you straight to the Hunter Guild from anywhere in the world except the wilderness. Yes, I really like that a lot. I like that there's 3 tiers of them, and I like that you kind of do it all yourself. You have to complete a certain amount of contracts to upgrade it. It seems very good. New creatures, moths, the scaly-winged brethren of humble butterfly. These light-loving insects have been conspicuously missing from old school's menagerie. The Hunter Guild hopes to change that. Just like butterflies, these creatures are trapped using a butterfly net and jar and allow you to bestow buffs upon other players. Unlike butterflies, we're giving you the option to catch them with your own hands if you have the appropriate hunter level. You'll buff yourself and up to 3 players around you with one of the following effects. The Sunlight Moth, 65 Hunter to catch, 75 Hunter barehand. These moths love the sun and will restore 6 plus 20% of the player's reduced stats, as well as 8 hit points. The Moonlight Moth, 75 Hunter and 85 to catch barehand. Lover of the Dark, these moths would restore 5 plus 10% of the player's level and prayer points. Interesting. You can also use these creatures in Hunter's Mixes, a tradable 2-dosed AoE potion that has the same effects as the moths. So we're extending this butterflies too to give them a bit more utility. These creatures present a niche but varied approach to group content and opens up the opportunity for us to explore this reward space farther in the future. If that's something you're interested in, of course. So question 4, should we add the moths? Why not? It's extra content. And should we add the mixes? I like what they're talking about here, how they can expand that in the future, so let's test it out. Antelope. Springly, agile, and fast, these 4-legged mammals can be found wandering the Amvum Savannah and the Hunter Guild. Okay. Successfully hunting these creatures with baited deadfall trap will provide you with meat and horns. These also have 2 variants. The Sunlight Antelope at 72 Hunter will give you sunlight horns and sunlight meat, and Moonlight Antelope at 91 Hunter will give you moonlight horns and moonlight meat. Moonlight horns can be used to upgrade the hunter's crossbow into a moonlight hunter's crossbow, while the sunlight horns can be crafted into ammunition. Okay, I like that a lot. So you need to do both of them. So question 6, should we add the antelopes? Why not? That just sounds amazing. New creatures to hunt and maybe some money to be made there. Okay, jerboa. These bouncy little guys can be caught with a box trap. Successfully catches reward with jerboa tails, which can be crafted into bolas. Isn't that what we used to have? I remember that item. Or used to bait to trap foxes and deadfall traps. You'll need 3,900 to trap them. So it's a nice little low level method. So should we add that? 100%. And then we got the Phoenix foxes. What does the fox say? Well, it depends where they're from. These particular fluffy fellows can be caught in Varlamore using 5,700 and baited deadfall trap. They drop fox fur, meat, and bones. Should we add the foxes? 100%. I love foxes. Mountain salamander, a new tier of salamander that can be caught with usual net method. They'll require 7,900 to catch and use a new irit tar as ammunition. You'll need 80 attack, range, and magic to wield these fiercey little friends effectively. So that's very interesting. I like that they're adding more of a use for irit. You can make the irit tar. Overall, pretty good. Hunter meats and food. They say you are what you eat, and if that were true in old school RuneScape, most of you would be fish. I would be one big ass Karambwan. Fishing is the gathering skill of choice for hungry adventurers, but we think it's time you diversify your diets and start getting some more hearty meals or hearty meat dishes down you. The gourmet at the Hunter Guild have developed a cooking method that gives you typical boring meats, bit of extra flavor, and delayed healing over time effect that gives you more HP than fish over a longer period of time. That's very, very cool. So for example, a shark requires level 76 fishing and then 80 cooking and can be cooked at any old ranger fire. They heal 20 hit points in one bite. Don't ask how you manage that. Okay, so yeah, we get that. So the dashing kebbit, which would require 6,900 and 72 cooking, although this is subject to balancing, could also be cooked at any range or fire, but would heal 15 hit points and a farther 8 hit points number of ticks later. That's 3 extra hit points than a shark at a lower skill threshold. Okay, so that would be basically 23 and a shark would be 20, but you get the little bit later. I do like the idea of that because at certain creatures and certain bosses, they don't hit you like a truck all the time. So if you could actually have more hit points, that would make a lot of sense, and I like that a lot. So basically what I was just saying, if you're not in a situation where you need extra hit points urgently, Hunter Meats will provide a greater value overall. This system lets us push healing a little higher and gives you more options when preparing for combat encounters. Best of all, it doesn't step on any toes. All your existing dietary choices will still have all the same benefits as they did before. And if you're wondering, you can also still combo eat with these meats, crunch a Karambwan or slurp a Ceridome and brew. Perfect. Okay, so here is a little chart to kind of show how things are going to work. I'm sure it will be changed a little bit, but for example, right, we have a trout right here. Right now, it will heal 7 HP. And a wild kebbit, if you cook that up, it would heal 5 HP. But additional, it would end up healing 3. So in the long run, you heal 8 instead of 7. For like, I guess, relatively the same level, which is very, very cool. And then we go all the way up. We'll go to, say, a Karambwan, for example, will heal 18, and then the Sunlight Antelope meat will heal 14, but additional 7, which will make this go to 21, which is better than a shark currently. I really think that's pretty cool, right? You heal 14, and then you maybe attack, and then eventually you'll heal that 7, and that's very cool. I really like this a lot. If we move down here a little bit, right, sharks heal 20, but this dashing kebbit will heal 15, then an additional 8, so it will go up to 23, and then also plus 10 run energy. And then we have the Moonlight Antelope meat, which will do a plus 4, and then a plus 5, and then it will do a plus curing poison. I can see where this can come in handy in a lot of scenarios where you won't have to bring the poison potions or whatever it is anymore. Uh-oh, there is one catch. In order to unlock this new method of cooking, you'll have to complete rumors and get the guild's residents to trust you with their favorite recipes. That's very cool. Like that a lot. Hopefully there's a couple quests involved there or something. So 25 rumors, the low tier meats. Okay. 50 rumors will get you the mid tier meats, and 100 will get you the high tier meats. So I like this a lot. One is because every single player has to do at least 100 rumors to get these benefits. So everyone will be taking part in the new content. So should we add the hunter cooking? This would give cooked meat obtained from hunter the delay healing effect, which would heal X amount 100%. One of the best ideas I think I've heard in a long time. Okay, so we got the new gear, new you. Okay, so let's see, the mixed hide gear. As you've no doubt figured out, one of our goals for this content is to make stuff you acquire from hunts more useful. That's why the secondary use for hunting is mixed hide armor, a new range set that requires 50 defense and 60 range to equip. So I guess it's like better than the regular stuff, but peers can't use it. We're also thinking this set would be made from a combination of relatively high hunter furs like fox and antelopes. This range/melee hybrid that gives you a welcome defense advantage while offering some significant strength-based range gains. You'll get a slight increase to stab accuracy with the Lopria's share of bonus goes to range tag. I don't know if I said that right at all, but that's okay. We've designed the set to match spiky vambraces for the alternative mid-level option that focuses on both range, attack, and melee strength. Incidentally, it goes nicely with the new weapons we're planning to introduce. Hunter's Bolas, designed specifically for use by Varlamore's expert hunters. Bolas utilize their physical strength of their wielder to snare and weaken their prey on the hunt. These ranged weapons are unique because they roll their damage based on your melee strength, which the mixed hide gear insinuated. They come equipped with a special attack costing 60% of your special attack bar, which snares your opponent. The snare scales with your hunter level to a maximum of 15 ticks at 99 hunter. Note that if your target is preying against range attacks, the snare effect will be negated. For those wondering, these would be consumable and would work with Ava's equipment line. We want to explore more options for using Bolas as part of Hunter in the future, and we'd love to hear your ideas about new and existing hunter methods that we could try. So this is, I guess, what it's going to be 55 range and 30 strength to equip. Again, it's like lower to mid-level. It's kind of nice. I like seeing updates like this. So do you think we should add the Hunter's Bolas? Yeah, I like it a lot. Okay, so improving existing content, even with all this new and exciting stuff to try, Hunter could use a little love. With that in mind, we've gone back to existing content and spiced it up a little bit. Take a look. So this is the Hunter's Crossbow. This niche weapon offers greater range and faster shots than any other crossbow in the game, but it sits at a fairly low level, is pretty inaccurate, and the bolts you need to use it are harder to craft than the regular metal counterpart. We want to breathe some life into this neglected weapon by allowing skilled hunters to upgrade it to the Hunter's Moonlight crossbow using moonlight horns from moonlight antelopes. The upgrade version will require 66 range and 50 hunter to use and 74 fletching to craft. It comes with a +5 range accuracy at the cost of a slightly slower 5 attack speed, 4 on rapid. It also lets you use a new type of bolt crafted from antelope horns with a powerful +85 range strength bonus. This puts the mighty Moonlight crossbow close to the Rune crossbow in terms of raw power, with slightly nicer attack speed to boost. That's very cool. I like that a lot. This was going to be really good for Ironman accounts too, right? Because I was rocking the Rune crossbow up until a few weeks ago. We reckon this makes it worthwhile and worth the effort of crafting the right ammunition. Yeah, 100%. Hunter's pouches. One of the biggest issues with Hunter at the moment is how quickly you can fill up your inventory. Funnily enough, the wild corners of the world don't have great bank access, and this incentivizes hunters to drop their hard-earned furs on the ground. What a waste of cabots. Alongside making furs and meats worth keeping in the first place, we'd also like to give you the option to craft hunter's pouch, which will store up to 28 of these hunter resources. The pouch works much like the rune pouch. You'll need the previous version to upgrade it to the next. Love this a lot so far. So I'm not going to pronounce any of this right, but the Lupria fur, 35 crafting, will require 4 of the hides, a needle, and thread. It stores up to 14 furs, and I guess all the way up to the end one, which is the Kayat fur, will require 65 crafting, the Grak fur pouch, and 3 Kayat furs, needle, blah, 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 and this will store up to 28. So it's similar to like the fish barrel or the plank sack, and then I guess now we have the log basket or whatever the hell it's called. So the meat sacks will work similar, but as the name suggests, only store meat. So it looks like you got 2 of them. Love it a lot. So I guess it's the same kind of thing. And the very last one, you can hold up to 28 raw hunter meats. Very cool and interesting. So should we add the hunter's pouches and for the furs and the meats? Yes, obviously. And now we have hunter outfits. Aside from being pretty gnarly fashionscape, I love the white one, I always have, with hunter outfits made from all of the, I'm not going to try and pronounce those again, and they're basically useless. We want to give them more of a purpose, a damage reduction bonus only against hunter creatures that applies when wearing the full set. I'm not sure how that's useful. I guess some of the creatures do attack you, which, I guess that is useful when you're hunting like these types of things. And maybe say the antelopes or whatever, the new stuff, they might damage you a lot. So this could be very nice. So these two will, or the first one, I guess we'll do a 30% damage reduction, then 60% and a 90% damage reduction. That's actually pretty huge. So this could be a really good update. So don't worry, we haven't forgotten about the hunter camouflage gear. While we're giving all camouflage tops and legs weight reduction bonus for a more lighter step. So I guess these will be 3. We've got graceful, who gives a fuck. So trap storage. Lastly, let's talk about traps. Hunter has a variety of training methods, but they all need their own set of tools. If you're making multiple trips, you have to return to the bank each time and re-gear, of course. To save you time and run energy, we'd like to introduce a form of trap storage, much like the tackle box for oh, that's very, very cool. Love that a lot. They definitely should add that so you can put it all in one. Just like updates that just honestly should just be in the game already. So that is the Hunter Guild, and I guess part of the Varlamore expansion. I'm very, very excited for this, even though I'm like maxed already, and it's kind of like content that won't be the most useful for me ever, right? I'm going to stick to doing these little birdhouse runs, but I really do think it's good for the game, right? They shouldn't have a skill that's exactly just birdhouse runs, where that's the only way players actually train it, right? So I do think this is very good, very healthy for the game, but more than anything, I'm just excited to have a brand new place, that Varlamore city, with a bunch of new quests, maybe even an achievement diary there. Overall, I think it's going to be so much fun. But yeah, Hunter Guild definitely needed. I've been wanting some more skilling guilds for a very, very long time now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this update down in the comments below. If you went ahead and watched the whole video, comment birdhouse run. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you in the next video. See ya later.